This video is gonna give me a lot of hate, and there's a lot of good reasons for it. And firstly of all, to start off this video, like for example, picture somebody who has went through warfare. It can be any war. It could be the 2 world wars. It can be any war, even from the medieval times. Just picture him. Picture him fighting for his country. And picture him fighting for every single thing that he sees valuable right behind him. And all of a sudden in combat, he loses his leg or any other limb because of a mortar shell. He loses his limbs because of a mortar shell. And even in interviews, like even I personally, when I heard these interviews with veterans, there is one wish that they have always said, which is, I wish I would have still had these limbs. I wish I would have had this. I wish I would have had a brother still. I wish I would have had a family member still. And the thing is that while these people are crippled, either mentally or physically, or both, these people are still outbeating you. People who have less of a physical and mental advantage than you are still outbeating you. These are the people that are still outbeating you in every single realm of life. And this is where our story starts today. Because you see, the thing what I want you to finally realize is that the Lord has given you many blessings. You might have not even realized it yet, but you have been given a lot of blessings. The fact that you have all your limbs, the fact that you can use them, the fact that you're not mentally disabled, you're not physically disabled, the fact that you're not disabled of any kind is already a huge blessing. Huge blessing. The fact that you can use 100% of your brain power capacity while other people have disabilities, have genuine disabilities where their mind is a pile of mashed potatoes. By the way, disclaimer, I'm not here to offend any crippled. I'm not here to offend any war veteran. So I genuinely respect all of you. Genuinely respect all of you, and my fullest condolences to all the war veterans. My fullest respect to you all. But besides the point, while you have gotten all of these huge blessings, where you, even especially in your teenage years, where you are the strongest, smartest, most regenerable, agile version of yourself. Your teenage years, by the way, is the best version of yourself. Your teenage years are the best possible years you can get. It's because of the amount of testosterone you get. It's the amount of testosterone and life power you get in your teenage years. And while you have gotten all of these blessings, because by the way, there is nothing that's stopping you from achieving your goals. Genuinely, there is no mental boundary. There is no physical boundary. There is no disability you have that is stopping you from achieving your goals. There is nothing stopping you. You are like a pillar that can't be stopped. And yet you still watch TikTok. You still watch Netflix. And yet you still fap, smoke, drink. You do all these hedonistic pleasures. You have gotten all of these blessings. All of these genuine blessings. Yet this is what you do. And then you always go around and complain that, oh, it is his fault. It is that fault. Acting like a coward and a feminine man. Blaming your own faults on others. Because, bro, let me remind you this again for the second time. There are people who have lost limbs in warfare, and they still outbeat you and are more grateful than you as a pig. Because, bro, there might be a person in a wheelchair right now who's taking all the things that you crave for. While you're watching short-form content and always fapping, disgracing the Lord, while you are doing these things, there's right now a different man, probably in a wheelchair, who's taking all the things which you're wishing for. That wife you're wishing for, guess what? It's his now. He's taking it. That house you want, it's his now. He's taking it. That car and other things, that's his because he worked for it. While you're slacking off like a lazy bum who has a bigger physical advantage than that guy is still outbeating you. He's 2 steps ahead. He is 2 steps ahead of you. Just think of how pathetic it is. Just think to yourself. Just be ashamed of yourself of how pathetic it is to be given all these blessings by the Lord. And you waste them. You waste his gifts. You genuinely waste his gifts, bro. Think of how pathetic it is to waste your best years of your life. Because your younger years are all you have. They are all you have. And if you waste these younger years, life will punish you for it. Life will punish you for it. There's a reason why in scripture it says the hand of the diligent will rule, but the hand of the lazy will be put to forced labor. Life will put you to forced labor if you act like this in your younger years. This will be punishment for it. So please use these gifts wisely. There's a reason why you're being given them. There's a reason why he gave them to you. Finally act something on your life. For example, when King Solomon met the Lord, when he met God, the Lord told him that he can wish any single thing and the Lord would give it to him. The Lord would give it to him. And there was a very genius thing that King Solomon wished for. Instead of asking, make me the ruler of all worlds, make me this, make me that, instead what he asked him for is wisdom. Instead of asking these meaningless, pointless possessions, something that the modern world would want, instead he asked for wisdom. He asked for wisdom to guide his people, to guide the people of Israel. He instead asked for wisdom to guide his people, not these other things, these meaningless things. And this is where we reach the second point of the video. The thing what King Solomon did is something that you can implement in your faith still. Even though it was a part of the New Testament, there is a very big crucial part which you can implement in your life that can even change your will, some things such as your willpower to work. And that is, he did a mindset which goes by the words of setting systems and not goals. He set systems, not goals. Because think of this, if King Solomon would have told me, make me the ruler of all worlds, okay, boom, he's the ruler of all worlds. But then what? Then what? He rules the entire world, but he doesn't know how to rule it. He owns it, yes, but he does not know how to control it. If he would have asked for these things such as ruling the entire world, there would be rebellions. There would be genuine rebellions because people would hate the way of how he would rule, because he doesn't know how to rule. Instead, what he did is he asked for wisdom. He asked for wisdom to gain the people of Israel, to get the Israelites' trust, to get their trust, and so that they can see that they have a good ruler, instead of somebody who does not know how to even properly rule a nation. To make your dreams come true, you need to set systems, not goals, because the goals themselves, they're nothing, bro. The goals themselves are like blueprints. They're like starting points of a blueprint. Yes, they are something that births the idea. Goals and ambitions, by the way, they are very good things. I'm not saying you should abandon your goals and ambitions, because they are the starting pinnacle. They are the starting support of what can become greater. And yes, you can use your goals and your ambitions. You can use your goals and ambition to motivate yourself when it's necessary. You can do that. But overall, the thing that gets you there is systems, not goals. It's these systems, not goals. Just like King Solomon did. Instead of asking for the whole world, he asked for wisdom to guide the people. He asked for wisdom because he knew he was not capable enough of ruling a society without him. The same goes for me. Genuinely, the same goes for me. I am not capable to run this YouTube channel. I'm not capable enough to run our own Crusade. First link in the description if you want to join in. I'm not capable enough to do anything without wisdom, without him. I'm not capable enough. Without wisdom, there is nothing much you can do as a man. What I'm trying to say here, like for example, the good old gym analogy. Instead of saying, I'm gonna go to the gym for a month, instead say, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week. There. That's an example of a system. That's an example of a system. So set systems, not goals. Because these goals and this motivation isn't gonna get you far, brother. So besides the point, I hope you have learned something from this video, which is in the simpler words of finally use your given gifts. Use your God-given gifts to do something great in your life, to achieve your goals, to become the best version of yourself. Finally start to do something good in your life rather than just binge watching Squid Game season 2. But But bro, I'm at the climax. I need to watch the full season. I don't care. I genuinely do not care. You want some change in your life? You want to become the best version of your life? Guess what? You need to take the sacrifices. The choice is up to you. I can give you the blueprints. I can give you the sword. Only you have to take it. The choice is up to you. The choice is genuinely up to you. So pick the right one. And also, let me tell you a gate-kept secret which I've been keeping from you guys until this point of the video. And that is that I have also made a crusade. Like you heard last time when I made a crusade in the middle part of the video. Let me expand it. Let me expand it on the crusade. The crusade is our community, where when you join, we will be there for you. You will need answers, we will give them to you. You need advice, we will give them to you. You need anything, we will give it to you. We will give it to you. So join our crusade today. First link in the description and become one of our early exclusive members. And also, if you liked, you can like and subscribe to support this ministry. Comment down below if you have any opinions that support this narrative, or if you want to talk against me. And spear your own information and your own experience. You can do that. I've never forbid you for commenting. I'm not even deleting my comments, to be honest. But besides the point, I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Jesus loves you.